Welcome to United Taste of America. So where are we today? We're in the Granite State, New Hampshire. It's the quintessential New England state. And what are we going to have to eat? Well, you'll have to stick around to find out. New Hampshire was one of the 13 original colonies settled by the English and later became the 9th state in the Union. But later, many immigrants moved here to work in the textile industry. These included Italians, Irish, Poles, and French Canadians. And all of those contributed to the iconic dishes of New Hampshire. Things like a famous New Hampshire boiled dinner of corned beef, cabbage, carrots, and potatoes. Or how about a Yankee pot roast? The state also serves a lot of venison because there's a lot of deer in the state. But what they're really known for is great seafood. And there's no better seafood place than Newick's Lobster House here in Dover. I had the pleasure of sitting down with the patriarch himself, Jack Newick, to discuss his career and thoughts on a variety of topics. He started as a lobsterman in high school and told me his uncle started the seafood business selling clams in 1948. Two of his sons and one of his grandsons are currently lobstermen. He served in the Coast Guard and earned several medals. He is a huge sports fan of all the teams in New England. His current restaurant seats 650 people and was built in only 6 weeks after the previous one burned down. This establishment is popular for large group gatherings like wedding receptions, and they do a lot of charitable events. He still works every day and occasionally likes a turn at the frying station in the kitchen. Their lobster stew recipe actually came from his mother. And what a recipe it turned out to be. Newick's has since become a staple of the famous New Hampshire lobster chowder scene. Its creamy, rich taste has been labeled a seafood tour de force, remaining an indispensable selection on their large menu of surf and turf options. People travel hundreds of miles just for the taste of it, enjoying the camaraderie amongst the casual aesthetic of the restaurant that can't help but make you feel welcome the instant you enter its doors. The view of the Piscataqua River from the restaurant seats provides striking insight into just how fresh their seafood quality truly is, as Newick's adjacent docks out back are constantly assisting boats returning to unload their hauls from the deep. Literally, and I mean literally, seen from the water to the table. It simply does not get fresher than this, especially the lobster. What started as a simple lobster stand evolved through the decades into an institution of seafood culture in the United States. But what is it that makes Newick's lobster chowder so coveted? What is involved in its creation process that leads patrons to dub it the best of the best when it comes to seafood chowder? Locals will have you believe it's caused by the establishment only accepting the freshest ingredients for their cooking. A hostess could remark that Newick's success is attributed to their chowder's unique butter blends and seafood stock, evoking powerful flavors that other establishments lack. And the chef? Well, he might just clue you in on their special double dunk portioning method, allowing for the hearty helping of lobster meat to best soak in the flavors when poured out to be served. Or the elusive answer might be simply locked behind Jack and his family's minds, a truth glimpsed only through a Newick smirk and a secret that led to generations of success. If you ask me, only Jack knows the real answer. Regardless of the reasoning, Newick's lobster chowder is a must-try for anyone in the area or traveling in the Northeast. And that's a wrap with the lobster stew from New Hampshire. We'll see you next time on United Taste of America.